random junk from the archives.
So we're used to seeing pictures of Hollywood star Angelina Jolie looking glamorous on the red carpet. In her new film Salt, though, the actress returns to her roots as an action hero.
Yes, it's a pacey spy thriller in which she plays a CIA officer accused of being a Russian spy. Now, many of us, when we go to the cinema, sit back, we relax, maybe eat some popcorn. So when I met the star earlier this week, I asked her if she was the same.
Tony, is that your popcorn?
Someone's got popcorn in here. Is it you?
It's her.
It's one of your entourage. Let's talk about the film Salt. It is an extraordinary film, and you are sort of an action woman beyond parallel. I mean, what is? Did you know that going into the film they were going to require so much of you?
I didn't, but I do love it, and I do. I was happy to. I was a little excited. My first few days, I thought I was going to pass out, but then I get really into it, and I get excited.
Pass out because it was just such hard work.
It was, yeah. When I hadn't done it. I think I hadn't worked for about a year and a half, and the last thing I did was Changeling, so it was very emotional. And so it had been a long time since I'd done any kind of action movie.
You have any idea who this woman is?
So I kind of, my first few days, I thought, ooh, they've cast the wrong person. I don't know how to do this.
There she is.
And how does it work in practice? I mean, you look through the stunts. I mean, presumably you do some of them yourself, I know, and some of them presumably you're helped.
They know me very well, and they know what I like, and they know what I'm not very good at, and they know. And most of the time, it's them telling me that I'm not allowed to do something because I tend to like to do things. But I trust them. We have such a good relationship that they'll say, "Jump off this wall," and I'll say, "Okay."
Stop!
Don't, listen!
On the ground! No!
Stop, no!
Don't make me put you down, recess.
On the ground! Do something about that!
Come in and tell us
That's
what
what you
know.
should be worried about.
There's nowhere to run. Quit now!
No, I didn't do anything.
Back! No!
And did you get hurt?
I did get hurt, yeah.
Like what?
I had to do this early in the morning. As I said, I'm not good at breakfast shows.
Yeah.
I had to do I kind of jump into a room, shoot and roll. And I jumped into the room and I shot and I rolled right into a desk and I split my head open. And we had to get it stuck back together and a hospital check, and then I came back. And
tell me, your children, do they come and watch the filming? Because I'm thinking they would get worried. Seeing
they
Mom
do,
doing
but you know
things.
what we, because Mommy and Daddy both do action movies, we bring them to set a lot and we hook them up in the harnesses and we fly them across the room and we let them play with fake blood, and so they don't, they know it's not real, so they're not scared.
You sound like a health and safety nightmare. Get them up on the wire. You're just trying to get them used to the whole idea.
Well, some of I don't do it on my daughter. Some of Zahara just doesn't want to hang upside down, but the others do, so.
And I wanted to ask you a little bit about the whole lifestyle thing. People are really fascinated about your life and how it works, and you're so busy, you work and you've got the kids and incredible pressure, the media spotlight you're under. How do you deal with all that?
People give us more credit than we deserve. There are single moms holding up 3 jobs. That's hard. I have a great partner in Brad. He's an extraordinary father. We take turns working. We don't work at the same time ever. So one of us is always at home with the kids. We bring the kids to set. We balance and we talk about it. We talk schedule a lot. I'm very into scheduling every single thing and making sure everybody has. Takes me forever to pack all the children to make sure everybody's got the right socks and all that stuff.
So when you're going off on a movie, you have a giant list or something?
Giant of all the different needs, all the different medicines for different allergies, the different, but it's part of the fun.
Because that's hard enough if you just lead an ordinary life. The school dinners and the packed lunches.
Yeah, but that's the stuff that makes life worth living. So that's the stuff that's the good grounding stuff that makes you happy.
Talk to me a little bit about the other side of your life. I'm sure, like lots of other people, you must have looked at the pictures coming out of Pakistan at the moment. Latest figures, some 3 million children affected. It is getting worse, if anything. I mean, what do you think I can do something when you see that?
Well, we are doing so. We have been on the phone with UNHCR on the ground. We've been on the phone with Ambassador Holbrooke. We've been on the phone with many different people to try to figure out what's needed, where to put our money. We're deciding that now. We're talking to people. We're figuring out what to do, how to encourage others. But it's really, I think, helping people understand this fatigue that we have Haiti happens, and all these different things happen, and And there's so many generous people around the world that want to give, and then they're asked to give again, and every few months there's another horrible disaster, and I think they just lose track and they don't know what to do. They feel like they're drowning in it, and that's completely understandable. There are some situations that really rise to the top of this is one of our absolute worst disasters, and Pakistan is one of them. And we have to stay focused on Pakistan. We have to really understand what's going on, especially because of its proximity to Afghanistan and all of that. It is so destabilizing and it is so dangerous, and the humanitarian toll is massive.
Can I ask one last question? I've seen so many pictures of your tattoos. It's one of those things, I mean, you know, it seems like a very personal thing, but I feel like I've seen them so often in photographs and stuff, and now I'm looking at your arms and stuff. You have quite a few tattoos.
I do. I have most around my back, but I do.
Is it a growing, I mean, are you going to have more?
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
It's lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.